Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity and the continued adventures of poor Mike. Look at him, so deformed. It's disgusting. Okay. Nope. 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 Okay. WASD is still not the camera controls. It's going to continue to not be the camera controls. Okay. So last time was amazing. We killed things. But I don't know what we're going to do this time. We don't have a quest. Let's see who's in here. Who in the heck are you? Orland server, I just carry the dishes. You'll want to talk to Pasca at the counter there. Maybe I don't want to talk to Pasca. Do you ever think about that, huh? You little midget! Gnome creature. I don't like you very much, little gnome. Oh, we got a drunkard over there. How intriguing. Mr. Drunkard, what have you to say? Aloth, why are you going on your own? And who are you then? Another fool come to answer Redrick's invitation? Our great lord has had many sisters run out of town after the buoy was born. She was the only family I had left. Not sure where she is now. Blazes, I need another drink. Interesting. New quest. Find the drunkard's sister. Not a clue where she might be. Who's this? Selena Vertivo and Storm Brightblade. Oh, we got another one of these. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. Reach out for the soul. Oh my goodness. No, I don't care. You're not important enough for me to read that massive block of text. Are you kidding? Storm Brightblade, you too? No. No, okay. I just read some things and I just got the idea of this entire thing. This guy is like hunting deer and then he has a newfound respect for nature. Ah, my goodness, the blocks of text are so real, and I'm not dealing with it. What's up here? Aloth? Riker? Let us examine what happens to be above us, whether it be good or ill. Oh, look, we got ourselves a carousel? Carousel? Who are you? Aloth, why are you going on your own? You need to bring the team with you. Grab a drink, friend, and not much else of worth in this town, says the woman from Thine. Hey, we said we wouldn't mention Thine. Oh. Place called Thine, eh? I'll remember that. I'm not about to forget. Deathlock. Snakes. Are we going to have the same issue with all of these people? I don't care about your vibrant histories! Why don't you talk to me? Oh, God. Fine. What's in here? Ooh, in-guest. Hello, in-guest. Please leave me be. I am full to sickness with what I have seen in this place and its people. Dude, I'm not part of this town. I just happened upon here. Because I was told to come here to cure my ailments. And it didn't really work out if you really think about it. Went pretty poorly, actually. Pretty much, I've just had to talk to a dead person. Oh, hello, Black Hound. This hound stares intently at the covered window, head cocked as if waiting to hear a particular sound. It looks up when you approach and whines a low note, tail wagging slightly. Sorry, girl, don't think he's coming back. I could use a good dog. Here, girl. Pet the dog. Leave the dog alone. Let's see if we can woo the dog to our side. Riker, you have an affinity with the animals. Kneel down and, I don't know, bay to the dog and try to bring it to yourself. The dog's ears perk up. It trots over to you and barks happily. What the heck? Where'd he go? Did we just get a dog? If so, where the heck is the dog? I don't even know. What's this? These bones are covered with tiny bite marks. Probably made by a dog. Let's see what we have over here. It is important to examine the entirety of the inn, because you never know when there's going to be a secret passage to a dark dungeon in the inn. It's been known to happen on occasion. Usually when the inn is run by a necromancer. But that's just... Look, that's secondary. That's all secondary. Oh, we're back outside. How nice. How brilliant. What do we need to do? We need to find some guy named and talk to him about being a watcher, because that's what the hanging dead body told me to do. And when you're spoken to by a hanging dead body, you really need to listen to it, because that doesn't happen every day, and it's probably telling you something important. Let's see what we got down here. Now, I've been told by a particular young girl who looked pretty old, actually, that this was a very dangerous place, and that she was told not to come down here. What is this? A rising sun and 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Eothas. Anything else? Just Weirton. Hello, Weirton. How are you? A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeves soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Well, how are you doing? You look like you're doing okay. Want a cup of tea or something? Ha! Thought you were some... Never mind. Whoever you are, you've traveled a long way to reach a dark place. Ooh, he responded to me being deformed. How nice. Its temple isn't what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans and shifts position, wincing. Whiner. I'm no looter, and if that's what you're thinking, not one of the faithful either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'd have better luck. I think so. I'm gonna be fine. Better luck with what? The man points his finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Eothas, the scattered god, a grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over Direwood, from Rekras even. Don't know where that is. Never been there. Until the war, of course. Even then you'd got some of the stubborn ones, the ones who couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Oh yeah, there was some war that killed the gods, wasn't there? That's a thing. Oh. Okay, go on. What else do you have to say? Once the legacy started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Eothasians. What a ridiculous name for your cult. You need a more simple name, like the cult of people who claw people's arms. That is a catchy name, and it's going to go places for you. He had his people go in and put them to the sword. Left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. Nice. That is how you deal with cults. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end, see? He smiles wryly. See, I don't think that's ever worked for anyone. When you cut the evil temple off from society, you never open it up again. Never. That's just asking for demons to pour out into your town and eat your loved ones and occasionally a puppy. But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. That's where you come in. Weirton licks his lips. Please don't lick your lips. That's weird. It's strange. Do you want to eat me or something? Are you turning into a werewolf? Do I have to cut your head off? It's going to be really hard to cut your head off with a spear. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they didn't deserve to go like that, chopped up in their god's house. It doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, kind of agree. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. No small task. There's coin in it for you if you need motivation. Yes, riches! Totally. I'll just do it for the money. That's how I roll. Aloth's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. Let's see, I'll find them. I take it you weren't supposed to be here. Well, duh. I don't need an explanation for that one. They're long dead, what does it matter? Oh, it matters quite a bit if cultists aren't buried. You see, it's called curses and hexes, and it's going to be bad. Wait, you want me to bring you some skeletons? I have some questions first. Nope, I'll find them. I got it! Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long. It's crawling with creatures, like giant rats the size of dogs. Look, I can stab them to death if you want. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. You know, just the usual, like, probably falling boulder trap, shooting arrows, a couple occasional poison darts, and you're gonna get wrecked in there, kid. But good luck to you. Keep an eye out, and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. Nah, if I die down there, you can leave me. You might talk to that Adar fellow. If Raedric hasn't hanged him yet, word is he's a follower of the dead god. Maybe he'll know something more about this place. He's usually out by the smithy. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Yeah, you really shouldn't come with us. Dude, you're in bad shape, kid. I don't really want to talk to Adar. I've talked to Adar. I don't like him very much. He's a bit of a prick. Let's see. What? You need this door. I'm not even going to do it. Not even going to do it. Just, oh, look, it's a spider. You know what I don't like? Spiders. Don't enjoy spiders one bit. And you know what's going to happen to you, spiders? You're going to get wrecked. Because our party is nothing but the greatest adventurers one has ever seen. Shoot him with that necrotic lance. Ho ho! There's totally a pillar in the way. That's really annoying. I want to see all the action. No uses left. Nobody told me you had uses. You little prick. Arcane Assault. 2 per encounter. We're gonna want to wait for these guys to come in. What is this? A scepter or a rapier? You're gonna want to switch to the rapier, my friend. Get in it with that ivory spider. Norman, hold your ground over yon. Okay. Now, Mr. Mike, take out the big one. Norman's going to hold his ground, taking down the spiderling. Meanwhile, Mr. Riker is going to wounded shot the large one, because that large one is really annoying and I don't want to have to talk to it if I don't have to. Then let's cast that right there. Yes. Come on. No! Why'd you cast it on Mike? Why do you do this, Aloth? Mike is your friend, don't you remember? Don't you remember anything about our relationships together? Oh, the big one's dead. Norman! Norman! What's wrong with you, Norman? Why do you not stand? We cannot have Norman die here. Get in there, Aloth. Who do you think you are? Oh my goodness. What a battle. Okay. So, we've slain many a spider. Can we pick anything up from said spiders? Nothing. Okay, Norman, you really need to try harder next time. I know you're being eaten by like 3 spiders, but come on, man. Let's try a bit harder. The red-brown smears flake away under the toe of your boot. But I haven't even walked over it yet. How do I know that? How do I know that? Uh-oh. Well, hello, evil spirit. The nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers as if with summer heat. The very dust and air seems to pull together until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Terrible idea. Really bad. Never do that. Who are you, my friend? Your voice sparks movement. The spirit surges suddenly, blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else. Your mind is sailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in the chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in great crowds, spilling into the halls. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the face around you. In the faces around you, some of the initiates are weeping. Well, that's it. They're about to have their heads cut off. That's why they're weeping. Mike, you better get out of there. Someone has snuffed the candles and the room is dark, save for the podium. Lit from behind, 2 people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says. But the Retrix stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. Don't sing! If you sing, they're going to hear you, and they're going to find you, and they're going to take your arms and rip them off and turn them into little tiny pieces, which they'll then scatter over the many lands, or perhaps they'll just leave them in that room, and that's probably what they're going to do. They're not going to go to the lengths of actually spreading your body over the entirety of the land. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden dizzying force, and you find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. Thanks. I just have to say thanks so much. The face of this statue has had most of its features struck off, along with a portion of its hands. Yeah, I noticed that. Its hands aren't doing too well, are they? Well, what a strange encounter. A crazy ghost is bringing me back to the past to understand what it's like to be a cultist. But what they don't understand is that I already know what it's like to be a cultist. Because I've made a city that is literally filled with cultists. But that was technically in another life. Mike... Oh my goodness, look, spiders. Mike, get in there. Kill the spider. I don't know, there doesn't look like... Let's see how many there are. Just one? This will be fine. Oh, gibbed. You got wrecked! Spider, you're done! Let's see what sorts of loot we got. Of course, Aloth just goes out of his way to pick up all the loot. Initiate's note. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it has faded. You can make out a few patches of careful, tidy script. Visitors to the ritual floor. Rectrix Obrica says, redemption for even these. Orgarten struck the largest bell first rather than second. The rest is illegible. So visitors go to the ritual floor, and this person is going to redeem them for something, regardless of what they do. I don't know what the last sentence is. I don't know. Something about a bell, but who cares about the bell? Look, Allah, there are more important things for us to worry about than a bell. I think you can understand that. And yet we will have to deal with these other more important things at a later time. Because this is the end of the episode. I know, you wanted to see Mike go off into the great yonder and fight dragons and ogres, but no, we only fight spiders here. Only spiders, nothing else. That's how we roll, boy. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. I'll be putting out more in the future because, of course, Mike is in the middle of a terrible temple and has to continue his adventures off into the great unknown. So there will be more in the future. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day.